know what? I need to go live, and I need to let all my supporters know that that's not true. Miss Nell don't roll like that. Miss Nell ain't playing no side chick for nobody, okay? That's just not how it go. And yeah, she's referring to Tisha K interview with Martell. No, I'm not referring to Tisha K interview with Martell. For those of you who know, I won't call no names and until I address it. Just stay tuned. Some of you.
You ever thought you knew someone so well, only to find out they were living a double life the whole time? Well, that's exactly what's happening right now between Nell Fletcher and Destiny. What started as a friendship built on loyalty, late-night talks, and shared struggles has exploded into one of the messiest scandals online. And when I say messy, I mean full-blown betrayal, receipts, screenshots, and secrets Destiny never thought would see daylight.
I'm gonna sit on the phone with a woman that I know is cheating with my man. I'm just not gonna do that. Watching them interact, watching them have conversations, is like watching her teach this woman how she wants them to operate. And I said that to her. I just really can't sit in a room with someone that will lie to my face.
Nell Fletcher didn't just speak up. She exposed Destiny in a way no one expected, pulling back the curtain on a side of her that fans didn't even know existed. The woman who always cried victim, turns out she might have been the mastermind behind her own drama. And what's wild is, Nell wasn't even trying to start a fight. She was silent for months, watching Destiny spin story after story. But when she finally spoke up, she didn't come empty-handed. She came with proof, real proof.
How y'all doing this morning?
Better than you.
I am here at...
What's that? What is that?
the Madison County Courthouse. About to turn myself in. And look who's always with me. My dad.
Okay.
My rider. Always. I hate this for him more than anything.
Me too.
Thing through it all is I've learned that I'm one of God's strongest soldiers.
This wasn't some petty feud or clout-chasing move. This was years of manipulation finally catching up. And now, Destiny's world, the friendships, the fans, the image she carefully built, is falling apart piece by piece. But how did it all get this bad? Let's rewind. There was a time when Nell Fletcher and Destiny were inseparable. They met through the same circle of creators and instantly clicked. Both had that same energy, driven, outspoken, unapologetically confident. Fans loved seeing them together. They posted collabs, went live together, even defended each other online when trolls tried to stir up drama.
Now, there are some inconsistencies with Destiny and her mother, what she said about her mom on the show versus what she's saying on this platform. There are some inconsistencies about her being placed in group homes and her dad came to get her. Now, she told us her dad didn't get her until she was a teenager. She was angry at him. Her grandmother got her, and then her dad got custody of her, allegedly. Now, I believe her childhood, okay? But there are some inconsistencies because she has said more than once, more than twice, there are different stories that she's told. Now, when it comes to Martell Holt and Destiny and this LeVerick situation, I don't know how LeVerick is, okay? I don't.
For a while, it looked like they had each other's backs through everything. Destiny especially leaned on Nell. She often talked about how Nell was her real one, the only friend who truly understood her. Behind the scenes, Nell was always the one picking up the phone, offering advice, and helping Destiny fix her public image whenever things went wrong. And things did go wrong, a lot. Destiny always seemed to find herself in some kind of controversy. A shady post, a feud with another influencer, a relationship fallout, but somehow she always managed to twist the narrative. Every single time, she came out looking like the victim, the misunderstood girl everyone picked on for no reason.
For me, I hate to say this, but girl code is I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm gonna say it. It was okay when you felt like you were getting information.
It was okay.
And then for you to think that I would give him information, that's not girl code. So there was never that exchange because, again, he's a man.
At first, Nell believed her. Who wouldn't? Destiny could cry on cue and make anyone feel bad for her. But slowly, the cracks started to show. Nell began noticing patterns. Destiny would tell one version of a story to her, then a completely different version online. She'd claim someone betrayed her, but then, behind closed doors, she'd admit she had started the mess. Nell tried to ignore it at first, brushing it off as miscommunication, but it kept happening, again and again. Then came the turning point. A situation blew up between Destiny and another creator. Let's call her Kayla. Destiny told everyone Kayla was jealous, spreading lies to destroy her name. Nell, being the loyal friend she was, jumped in to defend Destiny publicly. She even clapped back at Kayla online, calling her a snake for trying to bring her best friend down. But what Nell didn't know was that Destiny had set the whole thing up. Weeks later, Nell stumbled across some messages that made her stomach drop. Private DMs between Destiny and Kayla, proving Destiny had been the one starting rumors, just to make herself look like the victim again. She had played everyone, including Nell. That's when Nell realized this wasn't just a one-time lie. Destiny had been manipulating people for years. At first, Nell stayed quiet. She needed time to process it all. It's not easy finding out your closest friend has been lying to you and everyone else just to protect her own image. But Destiny didn't make it easy to move on. Instead of apologizing or admitting what she'd done, Destiny doubled down. She went live one night, crying, of course, claiming people were turning on her and spreading hate. She made it sound like she was being bullied, that everyone was out to get her. And the crazy part? She hinted that Nell was one of the people betraying her. That was the breaking point. Nell had been silent, but Destiny had crossed a line. So Nell finally decided to tell the truth, and when she did, she didn't hold back. She started by posting a long message saying she was done staying quiet. Then she dropped receipts, screenshots, audio clips, messages that exposed everything Destiny had done, every lie she told, every friendship she ruined, every story she twisted to make herself look good. People were stunned. In the screenshots, Destiny could be seen bad-mouthing people she publicly called her sisters. She was plotting fake beefs just to get engagement. And in one audio clip, Destiny was even heard admitting she only stayed friends with certain people because they make her look good. Fans who once defended her were now speechless. Everything Nell showed lined up perfectly with the inconsistencies people had noticed for years. Destiny's so-called innocence started crumbling right in front of everyone. But here's where it gets worse. After Nell's expose, more people started coming forward. Old friends, former collaborators, even a few fans who had privately worked with Destiny. They all had similar stories, how Destiny used them, lied to them, or turned them against each other. One creator said Destiny leaked her private messages just to start drama. Another said Destiny would pretend to support her, then spread gossip behind her back. It was like a domino effect. Once Nell spoke up, everyone else found the courage to tell their truth too. Destiny's perfect image was gone. And you know what Destiny did next? She tried to play the same old card, I'm the victim. She posted a teary video saying she was heartbroken, that people were attacking her unfairly, and that Nell had betrayed her. But this time, the internet wasn't buying it. The comments were brutal. One person wrote, "Nell gave us receipts, Destiny. We can see who you really are now." Another said, "She's been crying wolf for too long. The truth finally caught up." Destiny's usual supporters were gone. Even her brand deals started backing away quietly. She tried to spin it, claiming Nell was jealous or clout chasing, but people had seen too much. There was no coming back from this. Still, Destiny didn't stop. She started sending DMs to mutual friends, trying to convince them Nell had edited the screenshots. She even tried to reach out to Nell privately, begging her to delete the posts, but Nell didn't budge. Instead, Nell went live and calmly explained everything. How she had been covering for Destiny for years, how she watched her manipulate people and play the victim over and over. Nell wasn't angry, she was disappointed, and that's what made it hit even harder. She said, "I tried to protect her because I thought she'd change, but you can't protect someone who keeps hurting others." Those words hit the internet like wildfire. People started seeing Nell not just as someone exposing drama, but as someone standing up for the truth. Then came the second wave of leaks, things even Nell didn't expect. Out of nowhere, anonymous accounts started dropping more evidence, voice notes, DMs, emails. And these weren't random. They backed up every single thing Nell had said, and then some. There were clips of Destiny bragging about how she could flip any story in her favor. She literally said she knew how to cry on camera to get sympathy. Another recording caught her laughing about fans who defended her online, saying, "They'll believe whatever I say." It was shocking. Everything Destiny built, her reputation, her loyal following, her career, it was all built on manipulation. And now that the truth was out, people couldn't unsee it. By this point, Destiny's team tried to step in. They released a statement saying the leaks were taken out of context, but no one believed that either. The proof was overwhelming. Destiny stopped posting for a while. She disappeared from social media, leaving her followers wondering if she'd ever come back. But when she finally did, her tone had changed. Gone was the confident, outspoken Destiny. She looked tired, defeated even. She talked about being misunderstood and making mistakes, but it still didn't sound sincere. People wanted accountability, not another performance. Meanwhile, Nell was doing the opposite. She wasn't throwing shade or posting petty content. She was quiet, focusing on her work and thanking her supporters. Her calm response only made her look more genuine, and Destiny's behavior even more questionable. Now, let's talk about the emotional side of this, because this wasn't just drama for views. This was a friendship that broke apart in the most painful way. Nell didn't just lose a friend, she lost someone she trusted like family. Imagine standing by someone for years, defending them, believing in them, only to find out they'd been lying to you the entire time. That kind of betrayal hits deep. And for Destiny, the consequences weren't just public. Behind the scenes, she's lost people she never thought would walk away. Longtime friends unfollowed her, collaborations got canceled. Even people who once refused to believe the rumors are now staying silent. The damage isn't just to her reputation, it's personal. Because when your lies catch up to you, it's not just your followers you lose, it's the people who truly cared. Destiny may have thought she could control every story, every narrative, but the truth has a way of breaking through eventually, and when it does, it's brutal. Now that everything's out in the open, people are wondering what comes next. Can Destiny ever bounce back? Or is this really the end of her career? Some fans say she deserves a second chance, that maybe she just lost herself chasing fame. Others say no, she's had too many chances and hurt too many people to make a comeback. As for Nell, her future looks brighter than ever. She's become a symbol of honesty in a space full of fake smiles and hidden agendas. Her bravery in exposing the truth, even when it meant losing someone she loved, earned her respect that money or followers can't buy. But deep down, you can tell it still hurts her. Nell once said in a post, "I didn't expose her to destroy her. I exposed her so she'd stop destroying others." And that right there is the difference between revenge and truth. At the end of the day, this story isn't just about drama. It's about accountability. It's about what happens when someone builds a life on lies and finally faces the fallout. Destiny's secrets are out. Her mask has slipped, and no amount of crying on camera or deflecting blame can hide what's been exposed. Nell didn't ruin Destiny's career. Destiny did that herself. Nell just turned on the light. And maybe, just maybe, this will serve as a lesson, not just to Destiny, but to everyone watching. Because no matter how perfectly you play the victim, the truth always comes out. It might take time, it might hurt, but it always finds its way to the surface. So now the question is, will Destiny finally own up to what she's done? Or will she keep pretending she's innocent while the world moved on without her? Whatever happens next, one thing's certain: Destiny can't hide anymore.